From Koreatown, Los Angeles, thank you for tuning in to Ktown Social Club. This is where the world gathers to talk about the issues that you really care about.
Oh, jeez.
It's a different kind of a talk program. We're the only show that offers perspectives from the far left to the far right. Leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and smash that notification bell. Check the description box below to follow all of our social media. And coming up today, we're going to... Coming up today... Fucking A, damn it. How do I... Okay. And coming up today, we're going to talk about... What? We're back from where?
Hawaii.
And
What was that?
I was trying to sound very energetic today.
You're getting there.
Yeah,
You're getting there.
so we're back from Hawaii, and we're going to talk about it today. So, we got back, it's
Thursday.
what, Tuesday? Oh, did we get back Thursday? It's already been 5 days?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It feels like
It's only been a week.
a few days.
It does feel like a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we went to Hawaii on
Monday.
a Sunday,
Oh, Sunday, right.
and then we came back on a Thursday. We did not experience a Friday or Saturday in Hawaii, so we don't know what that's like. We were just there during the, regular times, I guess. So how was it, Ed?
Would it even matter if we were on a weekend?
I don't think so.
Would we have gone out? Maybe.
Not really.
I kept saying maybe.
I mean, I only had, I guess I had Hawaiian dress shirt, or like a Hawaiian standard of a dress shirt, but I didn't have like a,
You mean like a tropical Hawaiian shirt?
no, just like a, button down or whatever. But I didn't have like a, well, if you were saying like if we were going out, right? So I didn't have the proper going out material.
Oh, you didn't?
But like in LA, people just wear t-shirts. Is that not what they do everywhere else anymore?
Oh, I don't know.
Right? Don't we just wear t-shirts now?
Yeah.
Am I
Well,
old?
Oh, I thought you meant like going out to like a bar.
Yeah, like a bar.
Oh, I don't know.
But it doesn't have to be like a fancy get a table club, right? Like we could have just gone
I guess so. Yeah.
oh, yeah. And by the way, I'm Michael Kim, joined today by Ed Choi and Douglas Kim. So we're all back from Hawaii. Thank you for tuning in to Ktown Social Club. We did get back from Hawaii. We went on the 10th, the Sunday. You guys took a Southwest flight early in the morning. I took a flight that was a few hours later, an Alaska Air flight. But we did all take the same flight back, right? We all took Alaska Air back.
Yeah, not that we would have known because somebody decided to just rush off the plane. Was like, see you guys on Tuesday.
I was like,
Me and Doug were like, are we waiting for Michael? And I was like, I don't think Michael is here anymore.
Let me talk about it because on Thursday when we were coming back, we woke up on Thursday morning. We went for breakfast at, Sweet Ease Cafe?
Yeah.
Sweet Ease. And
Right across the street from Leonard's Bakery.
it was like a block down.
yeah.
Leonard's
Across the
Bakery,
street.
which is, I guess, very, very famous for their what's called the malasada, which is like a Hawaiian, like a fried donut dough or something.
Yeah.
And they're filled with something.
like fruit fillings, I think.
What is
like
lily
the
koi?
lily koi?
Yeah. Really good stuff. I'm sorry you didn't get to try it, Doug. Although we tried it at a different place called Liliha.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good stuff.
Although
yeah.
at Liliha, their cream puffs crack.
Yeah.
Stuff is so good.
And but yeah, Thursday we went there, and I got a to Sweet Ease Cafe, and I had a breakfast burrito. I didn't really like it, so I only ate like half of it. Doug, you got, was it French toast or?
Wait, which one was this?
You got eggs Benny. Eggs Benny.
Yes.
Oh, and then what did you get?
I got the
Oh yeah,
trash can or whatever it was
the
called.
dirty plate or
Yeah.
the big mess or something.
Yeah.
right?
Extreme
Big
mess.
mess.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was basically like they just threw everything on, like all the breakfast stuff, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they mix it together. Or?
Yeah. It was pretty good. It was
like
pretty good.
American breakfast bibimbap style.
Yeah.
right?
It was like a scramble almost, like an omelet without the eggs maybe and without the shaping. But I almost feel like their Kahlua Pig eggs Benny would have been like.
But
So
Doug,
much
you
better.
got the regular eggs Benedict,
Yeah, I just
right?
got it right, yeah.
Yeah, just ham or something.
But
right?
it was pretty solid.
Right.
I'd say.
Okay. And then so we went there, and then we went back to the hotel, and then anyway later when we took the plane, since you're talking about you didn't see me afterwards. Well, I was sitting in the first row somehow, and you guys.
Wait, so you got like one of the bigger seats then?
Yeah, somehow they.
There's like
upgraded.
2 videos of you walking past Michael.
Yeah, that's the thing with Doug. I think Doug doesn't see. Doug only sees like what's in front of him, and the whole time he was.
Well, I was reading a book.
Well, here's the thing.
It happened like at least 10 times on the trip.
Yeah.
While
so-
I was reading a book, probably, right?
No.
No,
From
no,
the
no,
begin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whether you're reading a book or not, you don't see it.
It was
So
literally from the beginning of the trip to it was like bookended by you just being oblivious.
So when Ed and I, because Ed and I, we have TSA pre-check. We don't have to go through the long line.
Oh, yeah. And
So we were rushed
I'm
right
a
to.
proletarian.
Yeah, right.
Capitalist.
We rushed to the gate. We were just sitting at the gate, and Doug's like, "Where are you guys?" We're like, "We're at the gate." And then we see Doug walking down towards us, and
He
we're
walked right past us, no book in hand.
and we're
Mike-
talking about him.
Mike, we're literally talking about it. Mike literally goes like this, and I go, "Put your hand down." I was like, "Let's just see if he notices us." And you did it.
He doesn't notice us, and then we're just like, okay. And then as Doug's walking by, I'm like, okay, I guess he doesn't know us, and he doesn't hear that either. And then later, I got on the plane.
I was like looking for like you guys for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh, I guess maybe they're
5
somewhere
minutes?
else.
No,
He
but it
didn't-
was after you got to the gate. You didn't start looking until after you were very focused, which is funny because before we left for Hawaii, I was barely made it onto
Oh
my
yeah, that was
flight.
early.
Yeah, barely made it
that's
onto
sweet.
my flight because I woke up really late by accident. And then thank God for TSA pre-check. But I literally walked past Doug as he was sitting there on his phone. And if this is you sitting here, I literally was like, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe I almost made it. And you didn't even look at me. So I was like, I'm just going to go stand to flight. And I was like, I'm just going to see if Doug notices
Right.
me at all. So it was literally bookended from beginning to end, which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
And
I'm autistic. What do you want from me?
yeah. So I got on the plane, and let's pull up the video of what is it? PP. Yeah. So I got on the plane first, I guess, and then Ed. I was in the first row. You were what? 16.
Yeah, so I have this there's this little hack. So if you have an Apple Watch, no matter what grouping you're in, if you pull up your ticket on your watch, it doesn't say what group you're on your screen.
just
So
has
it's
a QR code?
easier to just
Yeah.
sneak in, which is what I normally do.
Oh,
All right. So
wait, but doesn't the thing say oh, you're part of that? You
I
should
think
go back
most
to the line.
don't care.
Oh,
Most don't care. So you kind of have to feel it
Maybe.
out.
Yeah.
Because if you hear someone being like, oh, you're not in C group, then you're like, oh, I'm not going to get past you. But I've noticed 80% of attendants don't care.
yeah.
okay. So here's Ed getting on the plane. He sees me.
Immediately.
He flips me off. Let's see that again. He flips me off. And then Doug comes on. He's like this at first. I see Doug getting on. I'm like, okay, there's Doug. And then, so the guy who was sitting next to me, he's like from Pasadena. He's like a Taiwanese guy. And when Ed flipped me off, he's like, "Who's that, your friend?" I go, yeah. He's like, "Oh, okay."
He's like, otherwise some random guy just flicked us off.
He's like, "Oh, he flipped." I'm like, yeah, we're cool. And then he's like, "Oh," so he's sitting back. I'm like, yeah. And then Doug comes. I'm like, I know this guy too. And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he sees me just filming Doug the whole time, taking pictures. He's like, he just starts laughing because he's like, "Oh, he doesn't notice you at all."
See, it's
So
Are you
Doug
sure
is
he's your
here.
friend?
And then, let's see, another Doug.
there's a video.
There's a
right?
video, right? So here's Doug. Yeah, he's just sitting there.
I'm reading my book. What do you want?
But look, I'm just like right there on the first one.
And they're talking, so you should be able to hear them.
Hey, the CIA is very
Hyper-focused.
intriguing, okay?
And I'm talking about Doug as he's standing there. I'm talking about him this whole time.
God, I've got my guts sticking out.
Hyper-focus.
Great,
Yeah.
great angle. Great
It's your
shot there.
Ajusshi pose. You have that Ajusshi pose pretty often, actually.
Oh, really?
And you think that's not even the pinnacle. There are times when you then lift up your
It's
shirt.
like the worst angle possible.
You lift up your shirt to put your hand on in the back, and you're so Ajushi'd out.
I am 40 after all. What do you want from me?
You're 41 soon, aren't you?
41 and autistic.
Not all of us are Ajushis.
Yeah. So anyway, that was on the way back, and then on the plane ride, coming back, I looked at this.
I also have back problems. Oh.
All right, we're past you now.
No, but did you guys feel a lot of muscle soreness over the weekend? I don't know.
Not
No,
me.
but the flight back did sore my butt more than the flight there.
Okay.
Must have been the cushioning on the seat.
And I took this final video as we were leaving Hawaii. That's Diamond Head, right? We never got to go there. That's Waikiki right there.
I tried to get us
that
to
the
go.
crater?
Yeah, I
Waikiki.
tried.
We were swimming, right here.
Right there.
And that's Pearl Harbor, right? On
I
the
tried
left?
to get us to go.
I think Way down there, yeah.
to the crater. What is it called? Diamond Head.
Yeah, so this thing
Well,
right
I wanted
here
to
is
go-
called Diamond Head.
Oh, okay,
do
that makes
historical
sense. So
shit.
from the right side, the east side, it's a lot lower.
Yeah, so you can probably
Just
climb.
walk in versus like climbing the mountain on the left.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was the last day, but you know, Ed and Doug got there first, and
We had the something udon. I forgot.
yeah,
it's
what did you
called.
guys do when you landed?
Marugame?
Marugame, right?
Yeah, we walked around a little bit. We asked this local what she wanted or what she ate around here. We went to that place.
Then she tried to point us to just a food court, and I was like, no. I was like, what do you like to eat? She's like, oh, there's this udon place behind us. And I was like, okay, done.
Yeah.
Then ironically, it was on the list that my friend had recommended to me. So I was like, oh, sweet. Checked one off the list.
And it was
we didn't
Marugame
even-
Udon on Kuhio. This place, 4.5 stars with 11,000 reviews. That's amazing.
It's really good, actually. They serve like ramen style udon almost. Some with curry as well, but then they also have like a whole side of tempura where you get to pick and choose a la carte what you
Oh,
want.
you love that egg tempura.
Yeah,
thing.
I did.
egg tempura. Oh,
Yeah, they had the rolled egg. The
tamago.
yes, thank you. I was having a brain fart, but they have a tamago teriyaki, and it is the silkiest, crunchiest thing
You mean
ever
tamago
eaten.
tempura?
And they
Yeah,
have
what
that
did I say?
cool like conveyor.
Teriyaki.
Oh, tempura.
It's
yeah,
like
sorry.
a cool
brain fart.
like efficient line you go through.
Yeah, it's one of those like cafeteria styles. You just grab a tray, you grab your stuff, you pay, and then you sit down and you eat. Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Very
so
quick.
You ate there for lunch with Doug. What did you get, Doug?
Oh wait, no, but it was really funny because we arrived, and Doug is like, I want to eat Hawaiian, something authentically Hawaiian. And I was like, I don't know what that means, Doug. Like, what dish? He's like, I don't know, man. Something authentically Hawaiian. I was like, okay, cool. We'll just walk around. Less than half a block later, like legit 15 seconds later, Doug goes, what about we just get a burger? And it's like right next to Bonsai.
No, but that was clearly not a good place.
No, I know that. But I don't think you
yeah.
even said that
Oh, yeah,
intentionally.
yeah.
It was just like this funny timing as we're walking on by Bonsai, because earlier we walked by Bonsai and Doug was like, I'm not eating there because it
The Japs.
no, because it was
You
just like a
said-
bunch of white people working there. And
That
he was
too.
like,
I mean,
he's
that-
like, I don't want
that
to work.
and that.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to eat there. So I was
But also, there was no one there either. So it's like this place.
either
must
way,
suck.
I started laughing. No, there was. It just was indoor, outdoor.
Oh.
That cafeteria area inside, they have an inside stuff where people were eating,
see.
and then they had like an outdoor facing area too. But either way, then 5 seconds after that, Doug just points at the udon place. He goes, "You just want to eat at the udon place?" And I was like, "This is such a roller coaster of emotions." I was like, "I don't even know." I was like, "I just want to eat, dude." I was like, "I don't care." I was like, "Let's eat burger udons for all I give a shit."
Burger udons. Okay, so did
Would that be
and-
like the udon would be the bread, I guess.
right?
In any way, it sounds
Right.
delicious. Actually, someone make that, please.
Someone
Udon.
make that?
Yeah,
Udon
someone like
burger.
make it.
Oh, a burger udon. Yeah. Okay, so you guys had udon and you
Well, I
had
actually had katsu curry, but that was
Wow.
also pretty good.
So you
I was like,
curry.
"Wait, does
Yeah.
yours have rice?" He's like, "Yeah, you can get it with rice or udon." And I was like,
Why would you get?
Actually,
rice?
that's true. I was like, that's the last stop on the roller coaster of emotions. Let's go get udon. I
just
want
like-
rice.
walking to the sound of my own beat. I guess
Yeah.
is the drum of my. I don't know.
The drum of your own beat.
We just live in Doug's world, apparently.
Yeah. So how
Yeah,
was
I'm a
the
space cadet. What
So
do
the
you want
udon
from
was
me?
good,
Udon was good.
and how was the katsu and the curry?
That's good.
You
better
also
than-
got a spam musubi, which
I actually thought. Well, I wasn't hungry enough for it. I think I ate with my eyes a little bit, but it was all right.
no, because you were like, I'm gonna save the. You're like, I'm gonna get this spam musubi for later, and then you started eating it, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
another roller coaster.
Yep. I was like, what?
Another
Yeah,
contradiction.
there it is.
I just do the opposite of whatever I say.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So then after lunch, what did you guys do? Because I think I arrived about 2 hours after
Smoked
you
a
did.
joint,
You smoked a joint?
like 2 joints.
Wow, you guys are wild. I never touched that stuff.
We just putzed around till you arrived.
Oh wait, should I not admit that on camera?
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
mom.
So I got there, and then I didn't know where to go. And then Ed fortunately said, go to, B or something and go out there, whatever. So I got my Uber. And then
Yeah, we were just hanging out in the lobby for a while.
yeah, and then I got to the hotel. It's a hotel that I've stayed at before. It's called the Waikiki Beachcomber Hotel. And you have to take a big escalator to get there.
It's the outrigger Waikiki
Yeah,
Beach
by the
camera.
time you got there, we were just hanging out in the lobby because Doug and I tried to walk around. We like checked our bags and then just tried to walk around. And like 40 minutes in, we were drenched in sweat. So we are like, let's just go sit in the hotel lobby.
They did offer us early check-in, but they said $75 fee. So we were like,
Screw that.
Yeah, I was like, we just have to wait another hour. I was like, that's not worth
$75 for an hour.
$75.
But anyway, this is the lobby. Our rooms pretty much look like this.
Yeah.
It's a decent hotel, not bad.
It's a nice hotel.
It's about
probably like a 3-star.
5-minute walk from the beach, maybe.
Yeah, it's technically only like a block from the beach, but you have to like walk down a little bit to get across. So it adds like a minute or two.
So yeah, this is a view from the hotel, I guess, and you can see it's like about a block from the beach, but a very long block. And then once you get to the beach, you got to find a spot to set your towels and everything. But yeah, it was pretty cool, and I'm looking.
But if you don't find the access to the beach, you also get lost because that's what happened with me and Doug.
Oh, you guys got
Remember,
lost.
we were in a resort, but we were like literally like we're like 2 feet away from the beach where the resort is, but I was like, we can't get over to the other side.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't really design them very, I guess, accessible. Yeah.
yeah. So once I arrived, what did we do? As I recall,
We checked in, obviously.
Yeah, we checked in. We still had to wait a little, right? And then we checked
I
in.
think like 15 minutes.
And then
You distributed more.
we were kind of hanging out, and then we just went out for dinner, didn't we?
What did we have for dinner that night?
We had
Chong Qing.
hot pot.
Right.
We went to Chong Qing Hot Pot, where I've also been. And how was this place? It was like Heidi Lao, but, not as good. But, I mean, Heidi Lao is very, famous.
Yeah, it's high-end.
Heidi Lao is like very extravagant. And by extravagant, I just mean pricey as fuck.
Yeah, it's like all-you-can-eat Heidi Lao, sort of. They didn't have as big of a sauce bar and all that, but they had, I don't know, it was all right.
It was good.
What is Chong Qing known for, like the city?
It's a very mountainous city. That's the city where you think you're on ground level because you're in a big park. And then you go to the edge of the park, you look down, you realize you're still 12 levels up.
Oh, shit.
It's like a very vertically built
Whoa.
city. And there's like, it has an amazing, I don't know, what do you call it, skyline at night? It's just crazy.
Oh.
So let me just show you. And I think there's like over 30 million people who live there. So it's a
30
huge city.
million? That's huge.
But people don't really know about this place. It's
That's like 3 times the size of New York.
this is Chong Qing.
I mean, a lot of
Look at that.
Chinese
That's
cities
crazy,
have
huh?
A lot of people.
30 million?
How about, like Beijing and Shanghai?
That
are,
is
like,
10% of this country.
Yeah. So I think China has like a whole bunch of 32 million 4 years ago.
Is that a tier 1 or tier 2?
That's
I'm
crazy.
sure it's a tier 1.
Imagine if 30 million is tier 2.
Oh, yeah. it's
There are
tier 1 for
17 mega cities in China. Mega cities have over 10 million people. 17 of them in China.
Wait, the
Includes-
population of New York's like 10 million, isn't it?
No, it's 8
But
It's smaller?
for all 5 boroughs. Yeah, 8 million, and then
8.3 point.
during the daytime, 1.5, 1.6 on the island of Manhattan, and that
Holy shit.
that halves at night.
That city's like almost 4 times bigger than New York City. That's insane.
so as of 2023,
There's a lot of people in
according
China.
this is according to
There's
Wikipedia.
4 times as many people in China, and it takes up the same amount of, I think, square footage or
Landmass or whatever.
Mile footage.
Okay. So the
one
5 largest
city?
cities in China by population are Chongqing, that's number 1. Shanghai's number 2. Beijing number 3. Chengdu number 4, and Guangzhou is number 5. The
Chongqing?
smallest on the list is 18.8 million, Guangzhou, but Chongqing about 32 million. That's crazy.
Chongqing is the largest?
Wait, isn't
Yes, it
Shenzhen
is.
pretty close to Guangzhou?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think
let's
that's
see.
like they call that the South Bay Area or whatever, with Hong Kong in the mix as well.
Shenzhen has 17.6 million, which is very similar to
Wait, how many people
Guangzhou's.
does Hong Kong have? It's not on the list.
Hong Kong population 7 million.
Oh, okay.
So
I think I'm glitching out right now.
Hong Kong is not even considered a mega city or whatever. So
No, Hong Kong's just like a peasant New York,
yeah.
basically at this point. That's crazy. 31 million people.
That's
I
why.
can't even conceive of it.
That's why, despite what the $1.6 billion in anti-China propaganda is telling you, like China's rise.
I mean, you know that Seoul's metropolitan area has like 25 million people, right?
I heard it was more like 20, but okay, that's close enough. But,
Seoul has 20 million
well,
people
not
in it.
actually living
Like
in it, but
the
like
metropolitan area, like
But not like Seoul proper.
yeah,
like
so
within like
City
like
limits?
10-mile radius.
about 10 million maybe. But
31 million. That's crazy.
yeah. So
Is
anyway,
that the highest in the world?
was it biggest cities in the
population.
world by population? Chongqing,
Oh, yeah.
number one.
It's number one. So
So we went to the number one city's hot pot. Wait, why does this say Tokyo though? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, I'm not. Okay,
there's a lot of people in Asia. Is the point?
yeah.
Global majority.
So here's Chongqing Hot Pot, Huoguo, Chongqing Huoguo, I guess.
Oh yeah, while we were waiting for Chongqing, we went to a random t-shirt store where I'm not wearing it today, but I found a
Oh.
t-shirt of my dogs.
Yeah. Why didn't you? Yeah, you should have worn that
Oh yeah, we went
I
to
haven't
what's it
watched it
called?
yet.
Crazy Shirts in Honolulu.
Yeah.
next week.
I am going to wear it next week. I already planned it out in my head.
Oh, here it is. Crazy Shirts creating memorable artwork. Blah blah blah. Let me see dogs.
But
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
and then
this
we,
shirt of this yellow chiweenie riding a pit bull, and I was like, that's my dogs.
Yeah, there was literally a shirt with Ed's two dogs on
Yeah,
them.
I was like, that's also the randomest combination of dogs ever. Like, why would anyone
Oh,
make
isn't it this one? Like similar to
Yes,
this?
Oh, yeah,
that's the
it,
exact
yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, that's it.
It says Dog Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ed bought this shirt. Was it $42?
I think so.
What?
But it was worth it. It has my dogs on it.
I would have just like ripped that and then just.
Also, it's
put it
a
on this
really
shirt.
comfortable shirt. I think it's my new favorite. Is it really expensive? Yes. Is it supporting local Hawaiian? Supposedly.
You kicks. Okay.
The shirt
You know,
is
you
the
kind of
shirt's dyed in Kona coffee. So it is
Right.
it is just to its core Hawaiian.
All right.
All right. So what else did we do? We afterwards we went back to Waikiki because Chongqing Hot Pot was by the Ala Moana Mall, and then we went back to Waikiki. We walked along the beach a bit. We got our
We
feet.
tested whether the escalator was faster than the elevator one time.
Oh yeah, wasn't
Oh, I was like, what are you talking
wasn't
about?
the
I
The
think it was
elevator
1 and
was
1.
faster.
It was 1 and 1 because the first time.
anyway? Here's us at the hot pot place. Ed looks like a what?
I look like I'm a
Taiwanese
tourist.
He looks like a Taiwanese tourist. And we see, okay, Doug, we
Why
don't
am I
look-
looking like
It is not a
Why
flattering
are we-
picture of any of us.
Yeah, why are we like?
Oh,
We were getting ready for it, and then you
Why do I
just
look
frowned.
like that?
Why are you
Why
smiling?
are my eyes closed?
Do you have the Korean "you never smile in photos"?
no,
thing?
and this is Doug buying.
What am I doing?
Oh, you're right. He did get ice cream. I forgot about the milkshake.
He got a
milkshake.
milkshake.
What's wrong with getting a milkshake?
No.
We're
it's just-
Asian. We're lactose intolerant.
No, we just saw you taking a long time because Ed and I, we were waiting while Doug was getting ice cream,
Yeah.
and Doug was just standing there for a long time, and we're like, is he getting a milkshake? Like, what's he doing? And then he walks out with a milkshake. Anyway, I've never seen anyone get a milkshake there before. So Doug came out and he started throwing up gang signs for whatever reason.
Is that a gang sign? I just thought that's
no.
like a 3.
Well, you came out doing this, right? You remember that? This is one of those iPhone live videos, but I don't know how to play
Live it on your computer?
How?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know either.
Maybe hold down the photo?
If
Double
I
click
hold
it?
down the video.
Abort. Abort. Abort.
Whatever.
Yeah, I wanted to play it.
I mean, I can just do it for you right now.
Yeah. And then let's see, what else did we do? Oh, that's Doug
See?
waiting.
I told you.
Can you not-
I told
can
you.
you not-
You lift your shirt and then you put your hand at the lower
Can
of
you
your
not
neck.
take photos of me like doing the Ajusshis
Ajusshi.
shit?
But is it
No,
really?
I'm aware that I do that, but I don't like being photographed when I do.
But in our defense, you do it in public. So same, right?
It proves that you're Korean.
I'm already in the I don't give a fuck point of my life, all right?
So continue it here, right
Just
now.
own it?
Yeah, just say you don't care.
Yeah.
My back is always on my case. I'm old.
Banana uyu.
Oh, and
I
then
need to
the
stretch more, I think.
Yeah,
My
the-
calf is like...
right. So the thing you'll see
Coffee,
if you go to Waikiki is you're going to see this convenience store like every block. You'll see
There's
one
like
of these.
2 every block.
Yeah, it's called ABC Stores. And at ABC Stores, you can get snacks, drinks, hot food, cold food, gifts, chocolates,
Floaties.
floaties. Do they even sell surfboards? I don't know.
I didn't see surf.
T-shirts. They sell everything you could ever want while you're in Hawaii
Oh, I'd ask. They do sell pumps.
They have pumps.
for
Pumps,
$1.
yeah.
For $1. They'll
If
pump
you want to
up,
fill
yeah.
up, if you buy a floaty and you want to fill it up,
Because the
they charge you
second day we
$1.
went to the beach, we went to ABC first to get them to try to get them filled up. But because I had just taken out my credit card, because I was like, "Oh, just need a room key." They were like, "Oh, it's $1," and we were like, Mike and I looked at each other, we were like, "Well, guess we're not filling these up." So we went with half-flated floaties.
Yeah, and they even have, as you can see here, banana milk, Korean bingre banana milk. They had other Korean products there, Korean noodles. About half the instant noodles there were Korean. The other half were like Japanese or American, I think.
That's
Yeah.
who makes the noodles.
Yeah.
And then here's a video. The next morning, on Monday morning, we went to Duke's, which is a famous breakfast buffet place. And here's Ed eating his food. You can see he's got his camera there set up for his TikTok or whatever he's doing. He just looks at
Man,
the
I even
camera.
eat like an ajusshi.
Look how Doug is eating his bacon. Wait, let's go back to that.
What? Sometimes you just gotta take a
Oh God.
big
no.
chunk out of it.
First off, why did you grab a raw bacon?
I don't know. Sometimes they
got
don't like
a
cut very easily.
fried
you know, there's,
rice.
Like, you just gotta like.
I only grabbed the crispy ones.
You gotta just. Oh, that's. I don't like it too crispy.
Ed,
I
you
like
got
it
what
kinda
is it?
like medium
French toast.
crispy.
French
I
toast,
got,
eggs Benedict,
Some banana pudding that I did, or banana pudding or something that I did not love. Bread pudding,
fried rice,
fried rice.
like country
Hashies.
potatoes or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the mashies later on, but okay. So
I didn't make it up. All right. It's-
No, I'm just yeah. And then I got pancakes and bacon and eggs, and I got everything too. So that was Duke's, and then afterwards we hung out in the hotel a bit, and then we went to the beach after hanging out in the beach, the hotel pool for a bit. But
then it started to get hot, and then I was like, I need to go in the water, and they were like, get in the pool, and I was like, there are 8 children in that pool right now. I'm not getting in that pee water. I was like, we're going to the beach.
yeah, once all the kids started joining, I'm like, okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
And then this is Waikiki Beach, and here's another shot. Oh, wait.
Oh,
So
it wasn't the first day.
at one, because we had our stuff, only 2 people could swim at the same time because somebody's got to stay back and watch our stuff.
Someone does it, but I feel like it's stupid to just leave your stuff out, right?
Yeah, so
and that
Doug-
first day we brought everything. Like
Yeah,
I had my watch and shit, my
Yeah.
wallet.
So initially, Doug stayed behind reading while Ed and I were out swimming, and then later I came back because Ed just likes to. He just likes to
Soak.
stay in the water the whole time.
it got cold when you started getting out, so I was like, I'm just gonna stay in here.
Yeah. So
Also, the water felt really nice.
eventually, I'm like, you know what? I need to dry off. It's too much. Let me go say hi to Doug and tell Doug to go swim. And then I sat there and started watching everything. And then Doug said he would be gone for like 10 or 15 minutes.
How long was it gone for?
A lot longer because I started burning. But
Sorry.
no, it's okay. And then
Oh yeah, that really killed your
Lobster
legs.
legs.
yeah. So while Doug was decided to go swimming, I was like, let me just film a nice video. I wasn't expecting anything weird to happen, but here's the video of anyway. So let me just.
Man, I even walk like an ajusshi.
In Doug's defense,
Nobody said that was you, but
there
okay.
is a huge divot like 3 feet into the water. It's kind of hilarious.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's because it's like the combination of like finding your footing, but also like the cold water just hitting you
Yeah,
the
and
first
the
time. You're
waves
like,
trying
"Oh,
to push you over.
ah."
Yeah.
and then there were like some stones or like it was rough on the
Oh
feet
yeah.
too.
Sometimes like the rocks on the floor where it's like
disco. Anyway, that was fun. And then
Struggling
afterwards,
for his life.
yeah. So, yeah, we swam. We had a good time. Then we came back, and then we went to go eat again. And do you remember where we went for dinner that night?
Highway Inn.
That's right. We went to Highway Inn, and you can see Ed here. He ordered some kind of sampler.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
This
Doug was like, I want to eat, Hawaiian food. So I was like, I'm going to order all of them.
Yeah, and I remember this one was like some kind of long rice. They call it long rice chicken.
But it felt like they were japchae noodles. Didn't they?
So I guess that's what they call the long rice.
Yeah.
Oh.
AKA noodles.
Yeah.
It's like the clear noodles.
See that? It's like chicken. It was chicken, right?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Chicken long rice. And then this one, I didn't know. I thought it was just like a pico de gallo or salsa or something, but apparently there's bits of salmon in here.
It was delicious. You didn't even know.
Well, maybe
you don't even
I
like
didn't
salmon.
get the salmon. Maybe.
Yeah, you did.
And then this looks like a sag, like a spinach curry dish, but what was it?
Poi.
Poi.
I think that was poi.
Okay. And what was in this leaf?
Oh, wait, no. Was the purple thing poi? Fuck. Inside the leaf was the Kahlua pork.
How do I get rid of this? Okay. So, and then there's
No,
like...
wait, was that the Kahlua pork? No, yeah, that's the Kahlua pork. Sorry. That's the chicken inside the leaf.
Ed doesn't really remember what he ate, but...
No, I do. There's
just
just
said-
like 7 things on the plate. The Kahlua pork is on the
6.
top. The leaf is the chicken.
But there's also chicken on the clear noodles as well.
Yes, but those were like barbecue chicken, and then
Salmon.
either the green
Chicken, pork, salmon.
No, actually, I think the brown is the poi.
Oh, okay.
I forget what the green was. I have to look it up.
Well, you guys can look up, what's it called? Highway Inn, Honolulu, and look up the sampler thing, and you can see
Yeah.
what it was.
They're really popular.
Me, on the other hand, I got a Hawaiian-style beef stew. It just tasted like beef stew.
It almost looks like kare rice.
Yeah, but it was...
I feel like beef stew's
it
gonna
look-
beef stew, you know?
It looks like cutted rice, but it tastes literally like, Dinty Moore beef stew with rice.
Yeah.
And
It looks like
whatever, it's all right. And then Doug, guess what Doug got?
Burger.
That's right. He got was it a squid ink or charcoal bun burger?
I want to eat authentic Hawaiian person, when we took him to an authentic Hawaiian person, did what he did the day before and decided to then get a burger. That's literally what happened.
I like to pivot.
Apparently,
at the
when
last
Doug
minute.
thinks like authentic Hawaiian food, the next thought is burger, because that happened twice.
Maybe I don't want Hawaiian food.
Maybe
after
you
all.
think authentic Hawaiian food and you think Loco Moco,
pineapples.
and then that leads to burger. Because a Loco Moco is just a hamburger.
I've never had a Loco Moco, I don't think.
Loco Moco is like hamburger steak, right?
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
a hamburger.
Hamburger.
It's just like a beef patty with like egg and some kind of gravy.
So that's
and
what I'm
rice.
saying. Maybe you think authentic Hawaiian, then you think Loco Moco, and then you're like burger.
Yeah.
And then here's
There
other
you go.
random videos of from the hotel room. No audio. Just
There's audio. I just heard it.
let me turn it off. It's just short. This is how we spent most of our day, just chilling.
No,
in the room.
was it? That's how they try to spend our days, and I kept being like, "We did not come to Hawaii to hang out in the hotel." I was like,
Well,
"We're
you
going
don't
to
want
the
to do
beach."
the touristy shit I wanted to do.
No, but it doesn't mean we should stay in the hotel.
Well, Doug wanted to go to Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah. It'd be like,
But why didn't we go?
Because I'm not old.
I am.
Right.
Even though I'm the youngest of the group.
And then what we saw in Hawaii is you can get weed there. So there was a guy who was holding a sign that says Cannabis Cove, CBD. And
Oh, yeah. And then
THC.
there was that chick who really was digging Ed.
Oh yeah, so we went to this. We found this. It was called Discount THC or something. So we walked about 10 minutes there just to check it out because we thought it was all illegal in Hawaii or something like that. You couldn't just sell it out there, but
Apparently
we
it
saw a
is
store and they were selling like flowers and like the pre rolls.
Did they sell flowers?
I thought I saw.
And for cheaper than
containers.
LA, too, right?
Really?
You were
I
saying
only
that.
saw vapes.
Oh well, they had all kinds of stizzy stuff
Oh,
and other things.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
had other stuff, too.
Yeah. And then while the three of us were there, this Asian girl came in.
Probably Filipina.
Perhaps, but she was Asian American, and as it turns out, she's from Orange County. And Ed was, what would you say?
Turning on the charm.
Yeah.
I'm a really nice person.
Oh, you were going a little extra with her.
I'm
Do
really
you admit
nice.
it?
I mean, maybe. I'm just very flirtatious. I'm very nice.
He just said it. He's very flirtatious. So so she ordered her thing first, and then she stood outside and she was like waiting for us. And
Yeah,
then,
that didn't really register till later.
Yeah, and then when we went out there, she was just like standing by, like waiting for Ed to just like.
We don't know. She could have been waiting for someone.
No, she was waiting
An
for you
Uber.
to get her number or something, but she just turned around and walked away. So
Then I felt bad, so I was like, "Have a good time."
you did, yeah.
And she did respond to that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably
Sorry.
She's
And then it
probably still
was-
thinking about you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Did I already give this one? Did I already show this one?
All right, can we stop putting the Ajusshis photos?
You're the one who keeps standing like that.
Yeah, but you're not telling me that you're taking pictures of me like doing that. My back hurts, all right? My back is fucking backish.
It's in every picture.
It's it literally
Yeah.
all the time.
Because I have to
you
support my
stand
back
like
all
that
the time.
all the time.
Do you have like scoliosis or
I don't
anything?
know what I have, but
So Ed's wearing a Garfield shirt. He's smiling. Doug is not smiling.
And then moments after this, Mike was like, "Let's go in the water," and I was like, "None of us are wearing bathing suits," and then we all got wet, except for the guy wearing short shorts.
Oh yeah, we all walked up to the where the tide or whatever hits, but we thought we were safe. But then, boom,
Yeah.
it went all the way up past our knees.
yeah.
So yeah, and then anyway, so the next day, I remember while Doug was swimming with Ed and I was watching the stuff, like I was burning. Like I didn't realize it at first, but at some point I'm like, wow, I feel really like I'm on fire.
Or yeah. Hot.
Oh,
my skin's
right.
hot.
And
that
then
aloe vera
later I saw how red my legs
we got to see a picture of it.
and
Take a
my
photo?
I didn't take a pic. I can't reach my back, but and who wants to see that? But my back got really red.
Really? Oh
Like-
yeah.
One side of it.
There was like a crescent moon on your shoulder.
And the next day, I didn't want to go swimming. I was in too much pain. My legs were in pain. My back was in pain. Ed was calling me a pussy or whatever. And then him and, let's see, where did we go on
well, I was
Tuesday?
trying to pivot us into a Pearl Harbor expedition after that. I was like, oh, he's too incapacitated to go to the beach.
Then
so
I
we
was
gotta-
like, I'll go to the beach by myself. I was like, I don't want to, but I was like, I will. But I was like, if I go to the beach by myself, you guys may never see me again because I'll lose track of time.
yeah, that was also the risk because you wouldn't have your phone on you. We
No,
wouldn't know where
yeah.
to find
and
you.
as you guys saw the first 2 days, once I get in the water,
He
it was
stays there.
Really hard to get me out.
He stays there for hours. I don't know how he goes to how he can hold his bathroom breaks for that
Oh, I
long.
pee in the ocean.
Oh, you do? You know, he's probably telling the truth.
I pee
There's
in the
no
ocean.
way he can be out in the water for 3 hours and
Well,
not
yeah.
go to the
I mean,
bathroom.
like,
I peed
but
in-
what's wrong with that?
Those
I
3
mean,
hours, I
there's-
peed like I think 10 times.
Yeah, there's so much like vast ocean that doesn't.
The ocean is a toilet.
Yeah,
You like to
mean-
swim in it.
It's a toilet and a refrigerator all at one time.
Yeah.
Welcome to
why
nature.
refrigerator?
Because that's where we get our food.
Oh,
By the way,
Fish.
on Monday night, Ed fell asleep at 8:45, and so did Doug. And then the next night, they fell asleep at 9:45.
Technically 12:45 LA time.
well, you forgot to mention that you also gave us some medicine.
I gave you guys something similar to melatonin. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so the next day on Tuesday, yeah, I went to a bakery with Ed because Doug was still asleep.
Yeah. We were like, we're hungry.
We walked to a nearby bakery and restaurant. We went to the bakery section. It's kind of like Republic here, where you got the bakery section and the restaurant section. So we got a bunch of pastries, the malasadas.
They're cream puffs. Jesus
I got the cream
Christ.
puffs too.
So good.
I think we stuffed ourselves there.
We really did.
Yeah, I bought a whole box of. I mean, I would
was,
just take a couple
Wednesday?
bites. No, it was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And then when we got back to the room,
Then we
Yeah.
were like, we're still hungry. Let's go get breakfast.
and then where did we go? We went to Goofy.
To get Loco Mocos.
Oh, that's right. We went to this place called Goofy Cafe in Honolulu, and they had a big Loco Mocos. We were seated next to a Korean family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is
Wait, was this the place I got my eggs Benedict?
No.
no, that was Sweet
day.
Ease.
Yeah, this place is like known for.
Oh, I got French
Oh,
toast
this.
here.
Here's the Loco
Loco
Mocos.
Mocos.
This is like exactly what.
Yeah, it was so good.
Doug, didn't you get this too?
No, I
No.
got French toast.
Oh, you got
French
French toast.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ed and I got this Loco Moco. It looks like was it fried rice?
Wasn't it so good?
It was pretty good, yeah.
It was really good.
But that was like the third time I'd had Loco, and I was just like, oh man, I'm Moco'd out. And eggs Benedict everywhere.
Yeah.
Hawaii
I mean, it's
loves,
a staple.
They love fried rice, Moco, eggs Benedict. We sat at a bar, like a counter thing. Yeah. But anyway, Goofy was pretty good. And then when we got back to the hotel, yeah,
I'm really glad we're doing this because I'm going to forget all this in like 2 weeks.
Because they wanted to go swimming and I was in too much pain. So I said, I'm going to stay behind in the hotel. I got my aloe vera. I was rubbing it on myself. And
puts the lotion on its back.
Hey, I had gotten enough sunscreen for all of us,
yeah, so.
But not spray.
I guess.
So then I had to buy spray for our backs because it's either spray each other or...
Hey, we're all secure in our
No, it is,
masculinity.
but it's like whack.
Yeah, so like, you know, the first time when we went out swimming, I did put Doug's lotion. Wait, the sunscreen
Puts
that
the
Doug
lotion on its
purchased.
skin.
Yeah.
I used the lotion that Doug purchased, the sunscreen, and I put it on myself.
But
But
forgot
I
to-
thought I'd be in the water, so I don't need to do my legs.
Oh no, you always
That was a
need to do
mistake, and I didn't want to ask these guys to rub it on my back, so I didn't get my back. So that's why my legs and my back got messed up. I don't know how you guys did each other's backs that first
that. You
day.
did the spray.
No, the first day,
Oh,
We
I
didn't.
just like went like all the way and like I can get most of it.
actually, I don't know why my back didn't burn that first day because I did not.
Weren't you on your back though in the donut? Oh, we didn't have the donut until. We
Yeah,
didn't
that
have
was the second
floaties.
time. So
Oh, I guess I was just floating on my back the most of the time, so it was like,
Oh, like naturally.
yeah.
yeah, so Ed and Doug went to the beach, and I stayed behind.
I mean, you can get most of. I can get most of it.
Wait, did you stay behind the second day? Oh, so then it was the third day when it was
I
just me
stayed
and you.
behind.
It was the third day when Doug stayed behind, but so Ed and Doug went to the beach on the I guess that was the third day, and the second day we went swimming. And then when Ed and Doug got back, we all decided to go for a massage. We went to this place called Dee Thai Massage because it was very well reviewed.
It was amazing.
And it was in this big office commercial building, but it seemed like there was a ton of massage places in there. It was kind of weird. It was like a building dedicated to massages. And it was like,
It was definitely a commercial building, but I don't think they were using it for like offices. Many of them.
I think it's just because like it had a nice view of the beach or
it
whatever.
was like on the 27th floor or
yeah.
something.
So like you're kind of like getting a nice massage with a nice view or whatever.
But it was a Thai massage. They walk on your back, which I've never had that before. That was amazing.
yeah. So
It was so good.
this is the massage
yeah. And
place.
the sun was setting while we were getting it.
I think this is the room I had.
Yeah, Mike got the honeymoon suite.
Wait, so, yeah. Is that the same room? I took a picture of the room.
Yeah, I think that's the room that you had.
That is the room, right? Okay, so I had that room.
I had one of those panels of windows in my tiny ass room.
Yeah, so when the sun started going down, she opened up all the curtains and she's like, look, you got the nice view.
Yeah.
It's the sunset. I go, oh, great. So I'm just checking it out. So we got a massage. I think we got a 90-minute, or
Yeah.
was it
Yeah,
90-minute
we all
massage?
got 90 minutes, yeah.
And then we went for dinner afterwards, didn't we? Where did we go for dinner? Do you
Steak.
remember?
Aloha.
We went to a place
Steakhouse.
called Aloha Steakhouse.
Doug and I shared a bone-in ribeye. It
yeah,
was very romantic.
it's a place
each
where
other.
Wasn't it 32 ounces though? It was pretty big.
I don't
It
think
was 24, I think.
No, really?
There's
I thought we
no
had like
way.
16 each.
No. It was not 32.
You guys got a bone-in paniolo ribeye, 24 ounce,
It's 24.
12.
pound and a half. So you guys each had about 3/4 of a pound.
It was a
Okay.
good size.
So we got some steak. This is pictures from other people online because we didn't really take any pictures.
I mean, I took video, but yeah.
oh yeah, Ed took video.
Watch out for those reviews coming soon.
Yeah, watch
to edit them.
H-Mart on TikTok to see those videos coming soon. Oops. Let me also show that the special dessert there. They have a sort of like watermelon looking soft
yeah.
serve.
It's pretty good.
And I remember last year when I went, the soft serve was a lot pinker, and they actually said, yeah, they changed the recipe, right? Anyway, it was pretty good. So inside, you got like this watermelon shell-looking bowl, And inside you have the pinkish soft serve, with which I guess has some watermelon taste. There's some chocolate chips there, but what you don't see is at the bottom there's like chocolate Rice Krispies.
There's Cocoa Puffs and chocolate Rice Krispies, yeah.
Yeah, so it was good.
And the chocolate actually helped bring out the watermelon flavor, I thought.
Yeah. I would say the chips were not that great, but the Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, the chips I didn't need, but the cereal I definitely did.
Right.
Yeah.
And then here's Ed and Doug discussing communism, I guess, at the steakhouse. Doug is talking about Lenin's theory.
And Ed is ignoring me.
So Lenin said that.
Yeah. That's
And then Ed's just like, oh, here he goes again.
Yep, that's
the here he goes again look.
And then this is us after dinner. Oh, was that a guy?
We're out scowling.
Okay.
Except for Ed.
He looks like
what
a...
is that? What is with my picture faces? Why do I look drunk and someone punched me in the face?
Yeah. So anyway, that's us. Our waiter's name was Isaiah, remember?
No.
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
What?
Our waiter, because he did the Salt Bay thing, remember?
Oh,
he said he
yeah,
wanted to...
yeah.
He was trying to cut the thing like Salt Bay. Yeah, but his name was Isaiah. Thanks to Isaiah. I guess we took several pictures.
God, they're all bad.
They're all bad.
Freaking Isaiah. No, just kidding.
Yeah, Isaiah's not a photographer, but, that's okay. So anyway, that was pretty much it for that night. And then the next day, our last...
The last day? Or
our last full day, we went to this place called Bogart's Cafe, and for breakfast. And do you remember Bogart's Cafe? Doug ordered a breakfast burrito. Remember that one, Doug?
Oh, that was pretty good, actually.
Oh, you liked it there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember that I had some kind of
Pork adobo fried rice.
oh, was that it? Pork
Yeah.
adobo fried rice. And then Ed had you had the same thing.
I had
too,
the same
right?
thing
With an
except
egg.
I assumed that there was a over easy egg on top for some reason, and there wasn't. So while you guys were eating, I had to order my egg, and I waited for it, and it was worth it because it was so much better with the egg.
Yeah. So Egg assumed there would be an egg on top of his fried rice, but there was not. So he ate it with an egg, I ate it without an egg, and Doug had a breakfast burrito. Anyway, it was pretty good at Bogart's. And then, let's see, what else? Then I went to the beach with Ed, just me and Ed, and Doug stayed behind to read his book, I guess.
I forgot what I did.
Locked us out of the room is what you did.
Wait, I locked you out?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was going on in there? We're just
I don't
kidding.
even remember.
You had deadbolted. You fucking put the fucking what is it
Oh,
called?
because I was taking a nap. I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah, yeah.
anyone to come in or whatever.
Like people.
no, I
who
thought people
are staying there.
The cleaning people was going to come.
Then you
or
put the do not disturb sign on it.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. I was
Sus,
just like,
Doug. Super sus.
I needed to sleep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sleep.
so Ed and I went to the beach. I think we were there about 2 hours, right? So
Easily, because the second and third days that we went to the beach, Doug and I, when we went the second day without you, we were smart enough to get floaties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that
then we
was
had
key.
It was key. It
like,
really
it was only
key.
$5 too.
Yeah.
So
Because the first day I wasn't in the water for that long, but stubbing your feet on the rocks and stuff, it was
Yeah.
not fun. But on the floaties, I did not hit rocks ever again. So it was easy to stay out there for 2 to
did
3
you like
hours.
the yellow one or the?
I liked yours better.
Yeah. Because it's like you can lie down on it.
Yeah, the donut one sounded like it was more logically sound at first because you're you can whatever.
It's more versatile for sure.
But it's not big enough for adults to lay on it.
Yeah.
It's big enough for children to lay on it. So you can only hump over it rather than lay on it. So I liked yours, the
The
bed.
thing that just took me 50 minutes to blow up.
Yeah. But I like the bed because you could just lay there. And I originally thought that the waves were gonna just knock you over.
I
But
thought so too. But
I didn't.
Yeah. They don't
fall
really
over once. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ed you got the donut floaty, and then Doug got the, what is it, like a bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mattressy.
The
looking
Kind of like
mattress
one.
floaty.
when you see Better Call Saul, that one of those seasons where he's just on the pool,
Yeah.
just flying.
Yeah, it was one of
Martini.
But it
those.
was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were using those, and I didn't realize how shallow the water is at Waikiki Beach. You could go out for 50 yards or whatever it was.
yeah.
We were
It doesn't-
easily
it
a
doesn't
quarter
go-
mile out.
It
Yeah.
doesn't even come up to your belly button or something.
No, there were
right?
parts where we were at least 100 yards out, and you could see our knees.
Yeah.
Our knees were sticking up out of the water.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The sandbar was so high.
So Ed and I,
But there's a lot of variation in between, though.
Yes.
It's like,
Ed and I, we were like, let's see how far out we can go, and then it started getting deep, and we were like, yeah, it started getting deep and scary. And
we,
then,
we kept being like, oh, we're getting closer to the surfers. And then we were like, oh, we're right next to the surfers. We should probably go back in a little
Sharks
bit.
are gonna eat us.
Yeah. It's like, we're a little deep right now.
yeah, the sharks, so yeah, we had a good swim there, and I made sure I put on my sunscreen, especially, and then
By on the second day, I did buy a spray sunscreen for us to spray our backs.
I did spray Ed's back, and he sprayed my back, so we had each other's backs, and we were fine the second time we went
next
out.
time we should have just gotten one spray and then just used that.
It's true, but it's tough because the lotion I feel like has better longevity, right?
see.
Because you're it's like this thick thing that you're rubbing on yourself, whereas the spray on is this water. So I like to do it where it's base layer lotion, but at least you need the spray for hard to reach places, right? But it was tough because you can't bring them back unless you check your luggage, which I was like, we're landing so late.
Yeah,
if we check our
that's-
luggage,
that's-
it's going to be later.
I wish they had a smaller size at the
Yeah.
store, but
But
obviously they
that's-
know that. They know.
that's how they make their money. They're like, we know you're not going to use this $15 thing of fucking sunscreen unless you're a family of 5.
So here's Ed asleep. You can kind of see Doug in the background as well. I think he's watching TV.
You can't expect someone over the age of 40 after eating steak to stay awake.
Yeah, and then anyway, this was at Bogart's. Ed is eating his fried rice.
No, I'm feeding it to the camera is what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that's the pork adobo fried rice
doing his
with the
influencer
egg on top, and then he's squirted sriracha all over that.
Over it.
And then he was just smiling and talking to the camera, saying, So I was like, oh, this is what it's like. I noticed Ed is constantly working. He can't really enjoy a meal fully in peace. He always has to set something up. And there's always this whole ritual before he can really enjoy and eat his food.
I used to have a bunch of. Well, I still have a bunch of, I guess, Instagram foodie friends, so I'm used to that. But
Oops.
Yeah. Sometimes I do just want to eat, which is why the first day I was like, dang it, should I film this udon thing? And then I was like, nope, I just want to eat this tempura in peace.
all of them always used to say, "Camera eats first."
There's Ed.
That's what it's doing. There it
I
is.
rolled
See?
my
No,
eyes.
Are you smiling there because you're kind of embarrassed, or what is that? What's
because
that?
No, that's the thing.
Oh, I'm smiling at you because you're filming me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I smile in my videos, to be welcoming.
Check that out. Oh my God. 10 out of 10.
No, he doesn't say 10 out of 10 all the time. He says 8 out of 10.
I don't think he ever
barely
said
give
10 out of 10. When's the last time you gave 10 out of 10? I don't know.
I did give something a 10 out of 10
Wait, what's the
on our
lowest you've
trip.
ever
I forget what it
given?
was.
Must be crab or lobster or something.
6?
I feel bad to give low, so sometimes I say something, and then while I'm editing it, I'm like, no, it was more like a 4.
And then there was a pigeon that kept messing with Ed.
Oh my God, I'm terrified of birds. And that pigeon was eyeing up my fried rice so much, and it had red eyes. You can see it in this photo. It's terrifying fucking eyes.
I got
and
rid
it
of
was
it
just
for you.
staring at my food,
like,
and it
"Get
kept
the fuck outta here."
did not give a shit about Doug and fucking Mike at all. They just kept coming towards me and eyeing up my food, and I was like, no. I hated it. I was so scared.
Yeah, Ed was yelling at them, saying, "Get out of here, bird!" And then Doug was being a good friend and trying to attack the bird.
Except it would make it fly, which would scare it more.
Like a vulture?
Scare me more, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the bird incident. This is part of the escalator at the hotel. It's kind of a long escalator. We're trying to leave the hotel. Ed is aware of what I'm doing. Doug is thinking about communism. And I'm just trying to get a picture.
Hey, at least his hand isn't on his raised shirt back.
Yeah, because
All
it's on
right.
the fucking escalator.
And then here's a video. What is this? It's
Yo,
just
Doug ate one of those bags of strawberries.
Those are so good.
So on the first day at ABC,
Crack.
I saw, the Macadamia Huts brand or whatever, they make that macadamia
Hawaiian
nuts.
host or something.
A
like
Hawaiian
that.
host, that's what it is. And then they make those like chocolate covered macadamia nuts and stuff. But they had this one that was like the strawberries and cream macadamia nuts. And I remember staring at it. I was like, there's no way this is bad. So I bought it on the first day, made them eat it. Doug loved it so much. He bought 1 to 2 bags every day that we were there.
Wait, what's it called? The Hawaiian Host.
Strawberries and cream.
Oh, I gotta buy some more of
Strawberries
that.
and
I
cream.
ordered
I
some.
already ate it. I already ate it.
Oh, yeah.
The one bag that I bought to bring home, I realized I was like, oh, I forgot to bring presents for some people. So I was like, well, I guess this is your present now. So I was like, oh, God, I don't have it. So I ordered it on Amazon.
Oh, wait. It's $8 on here? It was like 5 something.
No,
It wasn't. It was 9 something at
It was
ABC.
$9 for a 4-ounce bag.
Yeah.
But didn't we see on Amazon you can get a pound for like 17 bucks?
18 bucks.
Yeah.
So it was like so
anyway,
expensive.
Doug ate 1 or 2 bags of these a day.
You easily ate like 3 pounds
like
of those
that.
on the trip.
Yeah.
And
That's
a
not
lot
even
of times when we're just in the hotel, like we just wake up or something, I'd look at Doug and he's just eating that for breakfast.
Yeah,
Just-
sometimes I'm like, we're about to go eat breakfast in like 20 minutes. And I was like, Doug just ate half a bag of these Hawaiian Hosts.
strawberries and cream, white chocolate macadamias.
So good, though.
It is so good.
addicting.
It's like crack. In fact, I gave it to my podcast partner this morning. And while we're recording, she ate like most of the bag. And I was like, see?
Oh, wait, you do
crack.
Do you do 2 podcasts?
It's normally on Tuesdays, which we normally don't.
Oh, right,
But,
right, right.
You don't know his other. You know his other.
Yeah,
podcast,
no, I know it, but I
Yeah.
didn't. I forgot. Oh, I forgot that today.
So
was
it's
Tuesday.
crack. So it's crack for everyone, is what I'm saying. That stuff.
Yeah. So there's
You're welcome,
that.
Hawaiian Host. Sponsor me, please.
And
Just give me Hawaiian host.
Yeah.
basically, what else happened? So yeah, we went to Bogart's Cafe. Went to the beach with Ed.
But at no point did you follow back up to why you left the airport
Why?
when we returned.
Yeah.
We started this whole thing off with you being like, I'm going to explain why I left right after we got off the airplane.
No
And then
explanation happened.
55 minutes went by.
Wait. Okay, we're almost at the end. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're almost at the end.
Yeah. Go on.
So the last full day after the beach, we had this. Ed was, as an influencer with over 500,000 followers on TikTok. He was reached out to by the Hawaii International Film Festival,
yeah.
and they said, "Hey, why don't you come to our festival?" And then Ed said, "Well, can we get more passes? I guess for me and Doug." And then they said okay. And then Ed sent me a link where I can sign up. Now, I just signed up as a guest, but I guess because of my email address or position, whatever, they gave me a media pass.
Oh, you didn't even sign up for a media pass, and they gave
No,
you
I
one?
was like,
I didn't know that.
I'm just going to go as Ed's guest. So I just said,
Well,
I'm a
the
guest.
thing was, I think there was like a misunderstanding or miscommunication because he told me to sign up for the guest pass, but then he also told me that it was supposed to come with tickets. So I think there was a misunderstanding somewhere.
Yeah, because if they're inviting you to come all the way out to Hawaii to
Yeah.
watch some films, why would you pay for the films?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
that's
doesn't even make
regardless, but
sense.
that's what they said. So, like, when they gave us the past emails, I thought that we would be able to reserve our spots
Right.
for the showings, but we couldn't. So I was just like, oh, maybe it's just protocol, whatever. We'll reserve our spots when we get there. And unfortunately, it sold out, and it
Oh,
was
yeah,
like the
that too.
day
We
before
couldn't
we
even
left,
see it,
so we
yeah.
couldn't even watch any of the other movies or anything. So,
But there was this Filipino action
Sorry.
film we could have watched.
yeah, so sorry, Hawaii International Film Festival. Please invite me back next year. I promise. I understand how it works now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we went there. We wanted to see, what's it called? Dirty Money or
It's
something?
fine. The
Dirty
movie
Money.
sold out apparently.
It was a
so
Korean movie
they
called
did
Dirty
well,
Money.
I guess.
Yeah, it was
and
a
we wanted
Korean
to
movie.
see it, but we couldn't see it. And
Don.
since we couldn't see it, we said F it, and we got in the cab and went back to Waikiki.
Well, we didn't say F it. We were just like, well, this
Well, it's also
sucks.
raining, too.
So we were like, let's go make ourselves feel better and go get some Hawaiian ice, which we hadn't had the whole time.
Right. So we got some.
And I'm not going to lie, there was a little part of me that I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a pingsu purist, but Korean shaved ice is just like so good.
I don't like shaved ice in general, but
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the shaved
and
ice.
I don't really like pingsu at all.
It was Island Vintage Shaved Ice.
You look like you're gonna kill me.
Pingsu, the fruit ones are so good. Like the mango ones with like condensed milk, it's like creamy. It might as well be ice cream.
Yeah, so why don't you just get ice cream?
Because we're Asian and we're lactose intolerant.
Well, I just powered through it. I had a bowl of cereal.
Well, we can
every
all
day.
power through it. It's trying to power through in the bathroom that's painful.
I mean, that's why I was late to today because I
Anyway,
get off the
this
bus.
is the shaved ice. We had a Heavenly Lily Koi,
my
right?
Zionist coffee.
Yeah, and the rainbow one.
this one, and anyway, it was pretty good. What else did we do? Oh, before we even went to the film festival, we went for dinner. We went to a food court in Honolulu, and this food court is unique because it's in a Korean supermarket, and it's a supermarket you may know. It's called H-Mart, the best of Asia since 1982.
It used to be called Hanarum.
Yeah, Hanarum. So there's an
No, we
H-Mart.
went to somewhere. I thought you got the shrimp thing.
Yeah,
At
so
Hanarum.
at the H-Mart
H-Mart.
in Honolulu, the location we went, on the second floor, there's a food court where you can get was it Dada chicken, like Korean fried chicken? There was a Japanese ramen place. There was a...
But it was very obvious that like 99% of the people went there for Giovanni shrimp.
Yeah, there was a Korean place called Kama Sot, and then
I got jjajangmyeon there.
jjajangmyeon there. I got budae-jjigae there. And Ed, he went to this very famous place called, what was it?
Giovanni shrimp.
Giovanni's Shrimp. It's like garlic shrimp with rice and
Garlic
mac
shrimp.
salad.
I don't know why, but like I've always seen garlic shrimp truck videos of Hawaii. So for some reason, my mind has made this correlation that like Hawaii
It's garlic shrimp.
is garlic shrimp. So when we were like, oh, we're going to Hawaii, remember immediately I was like, garlic shrimp. I was like, garlic shrimp.
all right, okay.
Everyone says it. They're like, what are you
like,
talking about? I was like, I don't know. My mind just made this connection. It's garlic shrimp Hawaii. So, and like neither of them love seafood. So I was like,
yeah.
I started getting nervous. I was like, oh my God, am I not going to get garlic shrimp?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, most of those garlic shrimp trucks, they're all on the North Shore, which would have been like an hour away for us. You know what I mean? So I was
this
like,
is
I'm
the
not
only
going to.
location that's.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not going to
make.
make us like drive an hour just so I can eat garlic shrimp, you know? So when I found out that H-Mart, that they opened up this like permanent location in the H-Mart, which because like Giovanni shrimp is like one of the most famous ones. There's like
Is
three
it just
or
a
four.
Hawaiian thing, or is it just a?
No, they have
is it
garlic shrimp
worldwide?
everywhere
I mean,
else too, but
nationwide.
Hawaii really, really does garlic shrimp well, I think. So, and Giovanni's, oh, that stuff was so good.
Was it the best garlic shrimp you've ever had?
Theoretically, I guess.
Because you haven't
Yeah,
really had it.
I haven't really had garlic shrimp.
You
so
didn't take
technically,
any
yes.
pictures of the garlic shrimp? For some reason, I don't have any.
No, I have, again, videos because I make videos.
I just have a I have a picture of H-Mart. As you can see, this is the H-Mart in Honolulu. There's Ed. He just ate a bunch of garlic shrimp. And Doug is probably somewhere on the side.
Looking like an Ajusshi.
Can you airdrop that to me? MacBook Air something.
It's just so good.
I thought I took pictures of you eating that, but I guess not.
The Cora...
Core form Mac.
Yep, there it
Oh,
is.
here it is. Okay. So we're going to check out Ed's...
But my God, it was so good. It was so juicy, so garlicky. And like the one thing I still don't understand to this day, the amount of like cooking shows that I've seen when like the judges are like, it's too garlicky. I'm like, what does that mean?
Too much garlic.
Because like that rice is covered. Oh my God, that rice was so good.
What is that covered in? What is
It's
that?
just covered in garlic.
Oh, really?
It's like so good. Garlic is so buttery. It was so good. The rice.
Are you planning to kill vampires later?
Well, you know what? Fun fact: if you ingest a lot of garlic, bed bugs don't like you. So when you travel, it's actually advantageous that your body is filled with garlic.
Well, hopefully the beachcomber didn't have that.
Okay, anyway, we got to start wrapping up. But at the film festival, let's see, I took some video of Ed and me. I guess we're just walking around, like wondering what to do because we got rejected, but we got our official passes on around our necks, so we
that
look
boo
cool.
was to us being our failure of a night, not to the
Oh yeah,
film
not
festival.
to the film festival. We were booing ourselves.
Yeah. Michael even got dressed up.
Yeah, that was for. Was that the steakhouse night? No,
that
it
was for
wasn't.
the film festival.
Yeah. And here's a film festival. What is it? It was October 2nd through 13th. in
Actually, it was
Honolulu.
interesting. Most of the films looked like they were made by Asian countries.
Almost all of them.
Yeah, they were all international Asian films.
Asian and
Asian American.
and Native Hawaiian.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So it was
of
like
course.
straight up AANHPI Film Festival,
Yeah.
which is
I don't think
amazing.
I've seen like a
I've never even
mainstream film or
heard
like
of
a
that.
white film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of a full Asian film festival outside of Asia.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I mean, Hawaii is the most populous
Yes.
state in Asia. Like I think it's like Honolulu's like a bit above 50%.
You know.
The only
Also
city
liberate
with-
Hawaii.
So anyway, yeah, that was after the failure at the film festival. We couldn't watch anything. We went to go get shaved ice, and then we're like, we should do something. And then we just went back to the hotel, and then
No, that night we were like, I was like, if you want to do something, I was like, the only thing left to do is to go out and drink. And we were all like, yeah. And I was like, I have gout. I don't love to drink anymore.
Oh, does drinking affect gout?
That's what they say.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I remember I remember like after a period of time, Ed fell asleep first. And I said to Doug, all right, I guess that's it then. And then that was it. And then, yeah, so the next morning, we already talked about, we went to Sweetie's Cafe and then all this.
Want to go to Pearl Harbor now?
Yeah. Hey, Michael, you want to go to Pearl Harbor at 10 p.m.?
Then recreate the scene when the Japanese came in the middle of the night? No?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to
So
end
anyway-
this show.
That was the trip. And anyway, I was in the first row on the way back. I was in the first row.
Oh, right.
Ed was in row 16. Doug was in row 17.
No, opposite.
Yeah, opposite.
Oh,
Neither here nor there, but yeah.
okay. And I thought, okay, I'm going to get off the plane and I can wait for them, but they're like 16, 17 rows behind.
That would have been like 2 minutes.
Well, the thing is, my ride was waiting for me outside.
You could have postponed that ride 2 minutes.
No, I told them that.
You're paying $40 a day for
Jesus
valet.
Yeah,
They
geez.
can't wait for you for like 5 minutes?
Some discretion.
I told them I had no checked bags, that it was just carry on. So, you know.
Yeah, but maybe you had to take a huge deuce after you got off. Ever think of that?
All I know is that Doug was 1 row ahead of me. I get off the plane, Doug's standing there waiting. I was like, are you waiting for me? And Doug's like, yeah, Michael. And I was like, Michael was in the first row. He
Yeah, I didn't
left.
know that at all.
Doug's like, what? I was like, if he's not out here, he left.
Didn't I text you guys that I was
texted him
leaving?
After he told me, I texted him like, "Hey, where are you?"
Yeah.
And then you told me, "Hey, I'll see you later." All right.
I thought
And
I
then
told you guys
me and
I
Ed
was
were like,
leaving.
All right, see you Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, huh. I've never been ghosted after a trip.
Oh, Doug texted me at 10 o'clock, 12 p.m. Did you leave already, Michael?
So I guess that means you didn't text us. You were leaving.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought once Doug passed me without saying anything, I figured, okay, I guess this is it.
No, it doesn't.
I had already done that several
Doug has
times.
autism, so that must mean the trip is over.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know I'm a space cadet.
I think I just really wanted to get home as soon as
Obviously.
possible.
No, yeah, that's a more respectable, realistic answer.
And then the thing is, we didn't even talk for like days after, right? Because we were just
No,
like,
in
so.
all,
fact,
like,
do you want to hear something funny?
recovering.
2 days ago, I called my roommate and I was like, I'm depressed. I was like, I need to talk to somebody right now. He's like, yeah, you just went on a trip where you were hanging out with people 24/7, and then you came home and you've been alone for 4 days. I was like, yep, I think I'm depressed. I was like, I wasn't like depressed. I was just like, I need to talk to someone. I was like, or this emptiness is gonna get bad.
Oh, you
I
missed.
felt that after Coachella, but that was probably due to medicinal use.
Yeah, well, I came home and then like I didn't leave for days, and my roommate hangs out at his fiance's house on the weekends. So like it was just me and the dogs, which is great because I miss them a lot. But after the 3rd or 4th day, I was like, I haven't talked to anyone except my phone. So
Then you regretted not talking to that chick at the weed store.
no, because I was in Hawaii.
Because she was going back the same day as us.
That doesn't mean anything.
Hello, darkness, my old
We're not a mega city, but
Anyway,
there are like 8 million of us here.
I'm touched that you missed me and Doug.
It's 4 million, right? Around?
oh, I don't
LA?
even know.
Who did you miss more?
Hawaii.
So if you were
Makes
alone
sense.
in Hawaii,
The water, the H2O.
Oh, the one thing you didn't cover is that we spent enough because of my gout. I had to buy so much coconut water at the ABC store, and we racked up enough points because at ABC, if you save your receipts, they have this like point system. I didn't wear it this week either, but with $300 in spend, you get to get a T-shirt.
yeah.
Oh, wait, that was the gift?
That
A
was the
T-shirt?
gift.
$300?
If you spend $300, you get a $20 gift.
Yeah, if you spend $100, you get a mug, which I got last time, but this time since we had 300, we combined
Combined.
ours.
And clearly the margins are crazy because like they sold me the macadamia thing for $1 more than or $1.50 more than listed price. So
Yeah.
But I got an ABC shirt.
Yeah. I paid for mine, but he got it for free.
well, how much was it?
I don't remember, 20?
If not less.
Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty much it for Hawaii. I think next time, you know, we should film more or actually record something when we go somewhere. So once
Yeah,
we
instead of this recap, next time we should just like have someone film it, but not it.
Yeah, the next trip, once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to go to
Vietnam.
no.
So subscribe, please.
Vietnam is 100,000.
Oh, wow. So what's
10,000
what's
subscribers,
China?
we'll go to somewhere in Latin America.
10,000.
How about El
Vietnam.
Salvador?
That's random.
That's so.
I don't even know what's in El Salvador.
San Salvador.
Wouldn't you want to go to like Cuba or
Pupusas.
something?
Where? Cuba?
Wait, are we allowed to go to Cuba? I don't even know.
I think so, but I don't know how to do it. I think you got to go through Mexico or whatever. Or
Anywhere but Europe.
Yeah, okay, but we're not going to go to Europe ever unless it's something like Lithuania or
Moldova.
Romania.
I'd want to go to like maybe
Moldova.
London or something to visit Karl Marx's grave or go to Germany.
And then do what?
I don't know. There's plenty of.
I didn't mean I get it. I'm not trying to like
Right.
tour shame people, but then do what? Just stare at someone's grave?
Yeah.
My Korean friend was just in London. He says everything here sucks. The food sucks. The weather
Oh,
sucks.
the food
Everything sucks.
sucks.
But
I
anyway,
mean, I definitely want to go to Russia, like Moscow and St. Petersburg. And,
sure, we'll go to Vladivostok someday.
but yeah, as far as France,
We should go to the Korean
Italy-
region of China. That might be best. Yanji.
Oh yes.
10K China.
K-Town, China. Okay. All right, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
we
We've gone a
went
little over, but we'll be back next time talking about the issues that you really care about. And it's been Michael Kim, that's me, Ed Choi, Douglas Kim. Why is he staring at me? Okay.
He's always staring at you.
And check the description box below to follow all our social media. Like this video, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and leave a comment. And we'll see you next time because we're going to talk about all kinds of shit. You know what we're going to talk about coming up next time on K-Town Social Club? We got Israel burns patients alive. Should Asian Americans vote third party? Dems try to placate voters over Palestine, but too little too late. Obama on Castro and vice versa. The BBC warns about Chinese and Russian propaganda. Navalny's
you gotta-
daughter now works for
We
Kamala
are
Harris.
not getting through all of this.
Also, who really won World War II? Also, Johnny Somali's antics in Korea. He should get his ass kicked, maybe. We're going to talk about, I think we should have a new segment called the $1.6 billion list, where anytime we find something regarding that $1.6 billion in negative propaganda about China, anytime we see some kind of media or content out there that we think was funded partially by this $1.6 billion, we're going to point it out. So I think I found something.
Is it foreign though? It's all related to foreign press,
It could be British, who knows?
right? I mean, that's the same thing.
And see you on that episode.
And then Chinese in Afghanistan. What are they doing in Afghanistan? It's a little different, or a little might be surprising to Americans. Also, just I think yesterday or recently, an Asian cop. I think where was this in New York?
This was in Virginia.
In Virginia, an Asian cop shot and killed a 6'6" black woman by the name of Sydney Wilson. But the video is kind of crazy. Then there's more of the Are Asians Anti-Black thing. I guess a new book came out written by a Korean.
Oh God.
And then a Korean-American student in Los Angeles, a 6-year-old Korean-American student was beaten up by 6 white boys at his school. And
Hitler Youth.
another Korean student was also bullied by these white boys. So we're going to get into that and what we should do. So stay tuned for the next episode of K-Town Social Club, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
The issues.
That you
Really?
care.
Bye.
No, we already ended it.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding.